Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, as you can probably tell by some of these weird messages on the cards here. These are all cards that I've written based on things I've been hearing lately. I told you guys I've been hearing a lot of strange messages, so we're going to get into this topic. This is going to be more of a channeled video. We're just going to go through a lot of random things I've been hearing. I have decided some of it I am going to post in members just because some of the topics get a little, I don't know, like it would be political or like I don't even know. Like I've been hearing stuff about CIA, FBI. So to be fair, I have heard stuff about Amazon FBA in the past, but anyways, I just feel like some of it, I don't know if I want to make it fully public. Like I will put it in members just so if anyone really wants to know what I've been hearing, you can join members. I'll post it all there. Anything extra, I might do part of it in video and then just post some as like text just because there's a lot. But yeah, there's some weird stuff going through, so we'll get into it in this video. I'll tell you guys like everything that I want to say more publicly, and then we'll have the more specific details in members. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So definitely join members if you're interested in this type of content. I know this is different than usual, but this is something that I've been hearing stuff about world events. I've been trying to get into more different topics too, but this kind of came out on its own, so it just kind of became a thing. So yeah, definitely join if you're interested. It's the link in the description box or join button below the video. As always, please like, comment, subscribe as well. And then if you ever feel like donating to the channel, I do have the PayPal link in the description box or an Amazon wishlist as well. You can also donate via super chat. Sorry guys, I just woke up, or anything else too. So thank you to those who choose to do that. All right, okay, getting into this. So, we're gonna start off kind of easy with just like random messages I was hearing before we get into these cards here. So first off, I've been getting a lot more visions lately, guys. And some of the first ones I've been seeing, I keep getting visions of a transport truck. Something about, I also saw Day and Ross. What is it? Day and Ross truck the other day too. So shipping company, something about shipping things overseas. Something about driving trucks over the border too I've been getting. But I was specifically seeing a vision of the back of a transport truck parked somewhere, and they were opening the back of the truck. Yeah, I'm also seeing a for sale sign. It looked like a for sale sign, at least to me. It looked like it was on someone's front lawn, so a for sale sign for a property or a house. I was also seeing a vision of someone opening a drawer and there was a key in the drawer. Something about a key is significant. Someone had access to someone's house or something. I don't know, I keep getting something about a key, or they took someone's key at one point. Something also about a ring too, but I'm getting it more as this ring is different than the one I've been seeing for most of our twin flame readings. I've been seeing something about a Sigma ring, or like a, you know, when you graduate, like I think it's like engineering or something, you get like one of those rings for school. It's like silver. I'm almost seeing as silver, and then it has like a red stone in the middle. It's almost like a, I don't know if it's square stone, but it's kind of like a thicker ring. That's what I'm seeing someone could be wearing. I'm also seeing a vision quite often of bare feet on sand, so something about walking along the shore of a beach. I have gotten other visions like that before. I was also hearing something about preeclampsia. I was seeing a vision very strongly of a flag blowing in the wind. The flag though, I couldn't quite make out the colors. I do feel like there was red, at least red on the flag. There could have been green as well, I'm not sure. But it looked like there was 3 lines on the flag, like 3 horizontal lines, or like 3, yeah, like spaces on the flag. So I don't know, I can't remember like what flag that is, but that's what I was seeing blowing in the wind. And then ever since then, I keep seeing stuff about flags coming up on my timeline and everything. And the weird part is I never spoke this out loud till now. So, I mean, who knows? I don't know why that's coming up. I definitely think it could be a synchronicity. I'm also getting something about, I keep seeing visions of like another ring too, but it's like more of like a wedding ring, like an engagement ring is what I'm seeing. And then I'm also seeing visions of braiding hair or crocheting, like someone's doing something with their fingers. I don't know, they're like moving their hands back and forth. It looks like braiding hair or crocheting, like, or knitting, one of those things. I'm also seeing someone here could be a line cook as well. That's what I was hearing. I'm also hearing something about Habitat for Humanity. Today I heard something about a blue Corvette as well, if that's significant to anyone. By the way, again, this video, just random messages for anyone just joining now in this live. These are all random messages, channel messages. We're getting into some different topics than usual, so stick around if you're interested in this. It's usually stuff I post in members, so but we just have so much that we're gonna go over the more interesting, very specific world messages in members, if that makes sense. Okay, and I'm also getting something about a star and a moon. I keep seeing those two things. I've gotten that this could be someone's pendant or necklace as well. I'm also getting visions lately of an elephant. I keep seeing that, something about an elephant. Something about scuba diving as well has been coming out lately, underwater, swimming underwater, scuba diving, or what's the other thing? Scuba diving, free diving, I don't know, snorkeling. Something about a longboard, a man with a beard, something about a nice looking dining room, and it kind of looks almost like an older dining room set, like the chairs, you know, and they're kind of like, I don't know, they have the nice design on top. It looks like an antique chair or something, like that's what I was seeing. Someone could have like a glass cabinet as well in their living room, but it's kind of strange because we just talked about antiques being significant to someone, so I do see that. I'm also hearing something about Eglinton as well. Yeah, I also wanted to point out, I pointed this out in members last night, but for the person that asked if I heard anything lately about the UK, I feel like your message was a sign, because earlier that day I had heard something about the UK and I didn't mention it to you because I didn't know it was in the UK till I checked later. But I have. So Eglinton, I think, is in the UK. Is that one as well? Or Edinburgh was the other one I was hearing, maybe. And then I was hearing something about Hillside Crescent as well, very specific. So and then I've gotten other places in the UK just after that, so very strange, but that just started coming out again. So I'm also hearing something about Van Gogh artwork and paintings as well. I'm also been hearing Pascal a lot, something about someone being retired. I also heard Salsa Man. I don't know what that has to do with. Something about a ladder, apartment number 303. I heard Topaz, which, by the way, I think that was the rock I was trying to get out last night when I couldn't remember what it was called. Topaz. I've been hearing that. I also heard Air Vault. I had to look up what that was. First thing that comes up is inflatable trampoline park in West Thoughton, England. Again, England, UK. I don't know. But yeah, trampoline park. What else comes up for Air Vault though is it says it's also something that cleans a firearm and keeps it from rusting for up to 5 years. Also, we have Air Vault is a medical device intended to remove air inline bubbles from intravenous intrafusion therapy, reducing risk of air embolism, which is also strange because I told you guys last night I got messages about an intravenous line. Someone could have had something recent, some sort of surgery or something. I've been hearing stuff about kidneys just today, like liver, kidneys. And then also I'm hearing something about, Air Vault is also GE Aerospace. It says it's a world-leading provider of jet and turboprop engines, as well as integrated systems for commercial, military, business, and general aviation. Air Vault is like a login online for that. Military is definitely strong, coming out a lot lately. I've been, I told everyone in members, I was driving just a few days ago, right after hearing all this stuff about military, and I was on the highway and I had like 20 military trucks, or like they were like Mercedes, but I don't know, to me they look like Jeeps, but my brother got really angry when I said that. But they all passed us, like just this huge line of military trucks. So I don't know, I thought that was significant, the fact that it keeps coming out, and I saw that. I'm also hearing lowering the hatchet, something about a hatchback car. Something about a department store, shutterboards, shuttleboard, military vehicles, armored van. Here's some other things too. I heard something about trademark. Again, the stuff that I don't mention here, we're gonna talk about in members because it's more like I don't know. I don't know if I should share everything publicly. I'm also hearing trademark eagle. Something about Shanghai has been coming out a lot. Yeah, I'm seeing trademark as in like the eagle. I'm seeing an eagle on the side of some sort of vehicle or something. It's American, I believe. It's like an eagle with like a kind of like a circle around it, or like not circle, but like what is that design around it? Kind of like leaves or a plant or something in a circle. Anyways, Yeah, Shanghai, Turkey are places that I've been hearing a lot. As you can see, I did write down Turkish embassy. I've been hearing that all the time. Something about Moscow as well. I've been hearing a lot of other stuff. I've been hearing Prague too. Many other things. But anyways, I'm also hearing something about shot down. And I was getting something. This relates to another message. Okay, we're going to hope I can find my spot again. But I'm going to switch notes here. So I did hear something about, I heard turbine backfired, shot down from the sky, catching on fire. Okay, and this is where it gets kind of weird. I'm going to mention this part, but again, I won't go too far into details about the rest I was hearing. I was hearing closing in on the target, maximum security, prison, breach, lawn care, closing in on the target, walk away from me, don't step away, target on your back, target on your back, target on your back. I kept hearing that. On your back, coming to you. Financial aid, target on your back, closing in on the target, creating space between us. By the way, I apologize if there's just random messages mixed in here. It's just how it happens sometimes. I heard targeting you for some person, ransom, targeting you, selling, stealing something about main, water main break, targeting you, space, just a recovery, targeting you on your back, clock, clashing tables, Wall Street, journal, sick, fictional characters, Minnesota Vikings, apparatus, hearing apparatus, listening apparatus, taking off my headphones, backing away from you, I'm turning to face you, sick of this, trying to stop you. I have other messages more specific about that, though, the whole turning back thing. I'm getting a lot about someone, I don't know where my specific message is, but something about something's not safe and they're being told to turn back, and obviously my cards came out right here too, and it related to this. So yeah, I don't know, but I keep getting, it's like someone saying it's not safe, there's too many people, turn back, something is canceled, someone's turning around. That's what I'm getting. And again, there's a lot more on this topic, guys, but we'll just get back into what we were just talking about here. Okay, I gotta find my notes again now, the best part. Okay, so I'm also getting, yeah, something about after I heard shot down, I heard brigade, military brigade, jets or aircrafts in a desert-like area. Okay, I saw this as a vision. I'm seeing like there was like an area, almost like Grand Canyon or something. Like it looked like in the middle of like mountains and nowhere land. Like there was nothing else around really. And then I'm just seeing like aircrafts lifting off the ground, but they kind of look like to me they looked almost like giant drones or something. Like they look like something I haven't really seen before. Yeah, it kind of looked like giant drones, like they were black looking, and something about the fact that these devices or whatever this is, it looked like alien devices. Like I don't know why I keep getting stuff about like something looks like it's alien made, but it's not. I don't know. That's what I was getting. Something about that. Yeah, and I was hearing drones as well. Like again, they look kind of like giant drones or something, but like people were driving them. I don't know. And they were lifting off out of this Grand Canyon space or whatever this was. Like it looked like a very deserty kind of area. Maybe Arizona, Nevada. I don't know. Something with mountains though, or like cliffs. I heard landing, Hubert, something about Department of National Defense Security, something about IP address again. I'm hearing sifting, Center of National Intelligence. For anyone that doesn't know, yeah. I think that's CIA, right? No. Well, not quite, I guess. But anyways, okay, moving forward. I'm hearing international neurons, international Betsy, Bureau of Investigation, Betray, military-grade weapons, Shanghai. I don't know if I should say this. Anyways, I'm going to move forward. We'll mention this in members. I'm hearing Tallahassee, Shrewport, military camp, base camp, North America, does dial, special ops program. She doesn't know. Ottawa, Ontario, shooting range, Army veteran, source code, armored vehicle shot down. By the way, I've been hearing armored vehicle like nonstop lately. That's kind of where these messages began, was military and armored vehicle. That was like the first ones I heard. I also heard gang shy, like not Shanghai, I heard gang shy. I heard search party, center of intelligence, sharp objects, penetrate the nervous system, like someone is playing music inside your mind. Let us give you a pill to take away the pain, shackles, grazing the side of my head or ear, base camp. Yeah, I'm getting something about a bullet grazing someone's head. Keep hearing that. base camp in South America. I've been hearing a lot about South America lately. South Africa I've been hearing mostly. Shanghai, South America. I've been hearing Prague, Moscow. What else was I hearing? There's another place too. And then Turkey. There's a few places I've been getting really consistently. I also heard military truck with a blanket. Okay, this is the vision. I think I'll mention this in another read. I don't know. Maybe I posted it, maybe I didn't. But there's like a military truck I keep seeing, or like some kind of truck, and there's like a bed in the back, and it's like there's a tarp or something over something in the back, and there could be like ropes tying it down too. I'm not really sure, but it's kind of blowing in the wind. It's covering something. That's what I'm getting, and I've gotten message about that many times, like what it could be covering. So I just wanted to point that out. It could be a military truck though, is what I'm seeing. But it doesn't have to be. I'm also hearing short range shot, short range bullet, teamwork, defense, turning pages of a book, handwritten, propeller, turbo engine, supercharger, officer in charge, army vehicles, decoy, annihilating. I keep hearing something about the brain as well. I don't know if this is like brain surgery or something, or like if I'm just hearing weird messages about the brain. I heard hooked up to someone's brain. She doesn't know ganglia, which I think is part of the, I looked up what that does. I think it has to do with your movements, like your ability to move, like your arms and stuff, like that comes from your brain, like the signals. I also heard Department of Defense, Home Cleaning Service, Commanding Officer, launch code. This message, by the way, arbitrary launch code, has been coming through for like months now. I've been hearing that message forever. And something about, what was it? Like cracking the code, I kept hearing. So yeah, launch code, arbitrary launch code. I heard decide, device, setting it off, alarm, keeping tabs, squad, reverend, compound interest, base camp, locking up, kicking up rocks, squad, teamwork, above my pay grade, Inuit nation, special ops, police, taking down international felon, squired, which means something about a romantic relationship. I don't know. I heard Navy base camp, approaching uncharted, unmapped territory, scuba diving, wondering if anyone is watching, listening to commands, breaking off from the team. I'm also getting someone, if they were in the military or something, they could have defected or like, I don't know, not like stop listening to rules or something, like someone broke off from the team or like did something they weren't supposed to do. I don't know. I'm also hearing military and police in a few days is the most something about hostile group. I don't know. I'm hearing marker, troops falling back, trained huntsman, Playa del Carmen, sitting ducks, shaking gun at you, feeling sweat dripping down your face. Heard a few other things. Heard dune buggy, Jericho. Something about Dale Earnhardt, Jefferson, trademark emblem, simpatico.ca, sequence of numbers, hold out your phone or your hand, occluse, ocular vision test, location, characters, numbers, spaces, letters, sequence of numbers is the same for each letter, something about a letter being sent out, mailing address. I heard, in terms of military again, I was hearing set fire to the rain. It's like the Adele song, thrust into the flames. Public bus, cargo, fence swaps, train to fall back if the mission is not completed. Bugatti, Irvine, California, I think. Fueled his fan, something about a debut album for someone, music, releasing music. A single on an album is going to be a hit. I don't know. Kind of unrelated there. I'm also hearing, again, Irvine Fire Department. And then, okay, this is where we get into messages that I got about, I thought it was about Hurricane Hillary, guys, but I almost like, I don't know, my messages always seem to resonate like later down the line, so I kind of feel like, I don't know, and I've been talking about hurricanes for a while. If you guys remember, I mentioned a bunch of different hurricane names, but I almost feel like these messages could be predicting like future hurricane, like not this one, but like a future one. I don't know. That's why I didn't post the original video, because I was like, I just feel like, I don't know, I had this feeling like this was not predicting this, because I'm like, it would be happening like right away, and it just, I don't know, my messages don't always do that. So okay, I'll tell you what I'm hearing, do with it what you will. Remember, none of this is like factual, this is just what I'm hearing. You know, always use your own discretion, things like that. Yeah, these videos are meant for entertainment purposes only. Okay, so yeah, I am hearing Tropical Storm Hillary, trained veteran took a turn for the worst, wrecking houses, burned down the building, takes a turn for the worst, don't follow orders, Key West, Florida. turning into a big tornado, high winds, destroying many cities, beaches along the shore coastline. Get to safety, beating the odds, boarded up the windows, remain calm. Fountain water main eruption hits Manuela. I don't know what's with the name Manuela. I keep hearing that. I heard tornadoes turn into waterspouts along the shoreline, destroying homes. Hits down Saturday, Sunday morning, 12th of August. I don't know, which obviously that already passed. That's another reason why I was like, okay. I heard picking up the debris, washed ashore, crumbling houses. I also wanted to let you guys know I heard Nordstrom again, and I think I mentioned this in members, but yeah, Nordstrom was robbed a few days ago after I'd been hearing it for a while. So I did point this out, I think, in members. I don't know if I pointed it out here, but everything I always hear, like a lot of things I hear tend to end up in news headlines. So just always watch the headlines. I feel like they always register it like a little while after, like random topics. If I just don't really have much other detail about it, like they tend to just randomly show up in the headlines. I don't know. Anyway, I'm hearing North Shore, Rolling Hills, California, peaks at 12 midnight, hits down in Sunningdale, California, said to hit early Sunday, pillaging cities. Corkscrew, deafening sound. Okay, this is where it gets weird. I've been hearing this message too. I heard deafening sound, sonic blast, eardrums, decibels, building a weapon, reaching far, piercing noise, creating ripples, sonar emissions, gas emissions, sonic boom, largest ever recorded, largest explosion, meteor ever recorded. And I'm just hearing we interrupt this bulletin, something about shattered glass, Hurricane Hillary, cities, Chandler, the peninsula, something about a peninsula, Harley Cove, cover, take cover. I was also hearing like the loud sirens, like, you know, I don't know, I've only heard them in movies, guys, because I don't live in like an area where there's a lot of huge storms, but like, you know, like the storm sirens or like tornado, I don't know, is that a thing? I think I'm also hearing what else? Destroys homes in 7 counties, states. Salvageable, in search for a new home. Waterfront supply store. Hurricane Sandy, beaches swept away. Homes falling to the water. Hurricane Arlene. See, I don't know what's with all the different hurricane names I keep hearing. Major storm warning across the country. Stay safe, stay inside. Leaking water out of pipes. Picking up speed, barreling toward North Carolina. Traveling, or I was hearing North and South Carolina, so I'm not really sure. I heard traveling at high speeds, high speed winds straight into someone's house. Pitchfork, gusts of winds 90 miles per hour, crushing cars, crushing houses, keep indoors, currents, strong winds blowing, shouting, come back inside, becoming worse. Touching down in Westborough, Westbridge, Westborough's a neighborhood in San Francisco, California. I've been getting a lot about the San Francisco Bridge blowing in the wind as well. Like, I could just keep seeing visions of it, like, swaying in the wind. I don't know. That has been coming through for a long time, that message. I also heard high-speed winds again. Expect heavy rainfall leading into tomorrow. This sounds like someone's watching, like, a news weather bulletin. Heard tornado warnings. Jefferson High School, Massachusetts. Demolished cities. Take cover. Record-breaking rain. News patrol. Trapping people in their homes. Turning into a cyclone. Flooding homes wrecked. Polishing off. No families are safe. I don't know. I heard Bay Bridge, San Francisco suffering under high winds. So close to crumbling. Okay. By the way, don't take this for like fact or anything. Obviously, I have other messages about crumbling. Where is it? Yeah, houses crumbling. I'm going to tell you guys more about that and like where I think it actually relates. But I mean, obviously, yeah, I don't know. I just heard that after. Sometimes my messages are random and they're jumbled. So, I mean, as you can tell. I also heard traveling west towards the city of Manchester, Manuela, Massachusetts. I don't know. I was hearing a city, something with the name of M, like a place or location. I heard towards Peninsula. I heard something about Mayview, Texas, turning into the worst storm of the century. Caving in houses, polishing off villages, shaking the roof. I don't know, guys. I heard Cancun, Mexico covered. Storm watch, storm warning updates. Cooling off as it makes its way towards the city. Westbridge Renewable Energy. Something about Westbridge Renewable Energy and solar projects as well. I've been getting a lot, guys, too, about like a warning. This warning right here is actually in regards to Earth itself. Is when I clarified it, it relates to something to do with like gas emissions and like global warming. Like, I know not everyone believes in that. I don't know. That's just what I was hearing, is that it was something about needing to like fix something in terms of that, and that like, I don't know, something about going more towards renewable energy and like solar powered things. Like, there's almost like something about a community of people wanting to make that change. Like in the future, there could be more, like we could start seeing a lot more solar powered things. Something about gardens being more in cities again, like, and then something about more electric cars coming out. Like, I'm just seeing that there's some sort of warning about what could happen in the near future. I have a lot of specific messages on that, but like, I don't know, I just want to point that out. That's what that warning is about. And then something with the meteor keeps coming out as well. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. But moving forward here. All right, I'll skip that. I keep hearing something about a tornado spinning out of control. Something about squad car patrol. I mentioned some of these in members, so I don't want to mention all of it here. Okay. Okay, guys, before we get any further, I also want to mention about this movie theater that I told you guys last night I wanted to talk about. Okay, I don't know what this is about the movie theater, but I keep getting about a movie theater, like, being destroyed, like, crumbling, falling down. Some kind of theater, like, sorry, by the way, if my arm's moving, my cat is climbing. Something about, I don't know, it could be a concert theater as well, like, I'm getting something about even music. Okay, we'll just read the messages first and I'll tell you about it. But I'm hearing crumbling, watch yourself, how romantic, set to play music at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, about to fall down, being filmed, pirated films, cockroaches, I don't know. I'm hearing building about to collapse, something about New York, Washington, D.C. has been coming out a lot. Heard amphitheater, Pantheon, back behind the building, Walfordshire, closed for viewing, blowing in the wind, breaking down, suspended in the air, all closed down, special effects, lighting spinning out of control, rock solid foundation ripped up from the earth, spun out of control in the movie theater, something crashed into the building or smashed into the building. I'm hearing crumbling again. And then shocked, when I was clarifying that, I heard stiff movement, sticks in the mud sticking out of your foot, spinning out of control, spiraling down towards the earth. Something about the weather. My phone auto-corrected that. I heard bellowing winds, high winds, stopped in your tracks, sinking down, looking at your phone, the time, slipping down the hill, spiraling out of control, spun out on the field. I keep hearing something about, there's something spiraling, like spinning out of control. They can't stop. So that makes me think of a tornado. I don't know. I heard spun out on the field, crashing to the side of the building, New York, North York, Turkey. But obviously this is clarifying Turkey, so I don't know. I heard spilling over, hockey puck, ice, slammed into the side of the building, truck shot, 6 feet underground, terrified, slamming into the ground, speeding ticket, speed bump, climbing back up, trying to get to higher ground, turned over, underground, slipped and fell off the stage, movie set, entourage, still can't believe that happened, walking away unscathed, crying, something about crying children, building collapsed on concrete floor, large building was destroyed in something about large building was destroyed in major quake on Tuesday morning, fire broke out, something about Beijing, China, again, Shanghai, I was hearing, phone call before noon, before 921, I was hearing, and it says, if you search that number, it says, was a common year starting on Monday of the Julian calendar. And then also when you look up 921, what comes up is an earthquake that occurred in, it says Chi, I don't know, somewhere, is that China? I'm not sure, Taiwan, something about a past earthquake. I heard September, Tuesday, Taiwan, China, 911, fire explosion, flash over LED bulbs, bright light flash, high power lights, France, Italy, light bulbs, Sylviana, crashes down, caused a chain reaction, smoke evacuations, smashed into the world. Yeah, I don't know. Smashed, public awareness, safety, South America, playing music, severed. Yeah, I'm hearing some not great things. Something about, what else? Again, national defense, armored trucks, emergency vehicles on the scene, caravan, reports of a plane crash off the coast of South America, South Korea, Bangladesh. I don't know. That could be an unrelated message. I heard sandstorm, something about West Virginia mountains, pull tag, drop bombs, Drew Barrymore, locked in place, tyranny. I don't know. I heard taking the lives of innocent civilians, children, toll rising, Bayview, Bartmouth, rugby team, St. James Hospital, diastolic pressure, advanced cases of pneumonia. Again, sorry guys, these are just random messages. I apologize. It's just what I'm hearing, but do with it what you will. I heard shaking below the earth. Okay, I've been hearing this a lot. Shaking below the earth's surface, tectonic plates. I've been hearing that there's like shifting tectonic plates. I don't know why I keep getting this message about Earth's crust. Something below the surface is going on. There's like movement. There's something going on with that. I heard televised, watch now, shaking walls, breaking down, pressure rising below Earth's crust, tectonic plates, movement, public knowledge, sparking conversation, TV news, carnation, PBS, PBC, PVC pipes, Moscow, Tennessee, Turkey, Brisbane, taking down the theater, primary care facility, speaking lines, movie threat, crumbling down, started to crumble around us, stalking you, pirated films, New Jersey. This could be, again, a mixture of things about different movie theaters. I'm hearing pick me up, caravan stopped at the light, slammed into the walls, breaking them down, crashing down. Okay, and then I was hearing a lot as well about a sinkhole. I keep hearing stuff about a sinkhole. That could be caused, obviously, even by, like, a, you know, hurricane, what am I saying, earthquake, you know, the cracks in the ground, like something opens up. I'm hearing sinkhole in Shanghai, Mount Rushmore. Okay, I'm also getting Mount Rushmore all the time. Something about Mount Rushmore crumbling, or Mount Rushmore's, like, buckling under pressure. I don't know, something is, but I don't know why I keep hearing Mount Rushmore. I heard Moscow, saving people, sacrificed, crying babies were coming, people crying, taking off their shirts, clothes to cover their loved ones, mountain rising, bellowing, pillowing under pressure, spark plugs, CBS news station, direct order from the president, Fox News, sinkhole, Massachusetts, fire alarms, bells ringing, space heater. I heard state of emergency for this card right here. I heard Washington, D.C., spearheading the campaign, declaring the Grand Theater crumble, Taiwan, Japan, record-breaking impact, record-breaking downfall. I heard magnitude 5 earthquake warning center, Tokyo University Disaster Relief Agency, Trade Organization, Japan, Tuesday afternoon, Thursday afternoon, assessing damage across from the impact of the quake, survivors in Japan. I don't know. Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, something about Tuesday again, and something about China. I heard deployed, Ottawa region, reports of damaged cars, trees down, lines down, can't reach you, Washington, D.C., municipality, Anchorage, Alaska. Something about the ice caps melting too. I keep getting that. I heard Anchor, homes destroyed, Arlington Theater, is that a theater, guys? I don't know. I heard despondence, Wall Street Journal, Relief Center, California, Washington, D.C. after poll, people blew up Mount Rushmore? I don't know. I heard the Founding Fathers display come under attack of I don't know if I'm going to mention all that. I keep hearing Walkerfield, something about Walkerfield. I don't know what that is. I heard Walkerfield Theater. Several buildings collapsed, nearby street, something about a fire near a highway, residential neighborhood, busy street. New York Senate, Smithsonian Theater, archaeologists found. I'm also getting a message about a weird one. Again, we'll go more in depth in members probably, but I'm getting something about, okay, this is gonna sound wild. I don't even know, guys. Maybe it's a movie. I'm hearing something about, like, a discovery of, like, the fact that there's something about, okay, again, I can't even say this, like, people living under the earth, like, caves under the earth, and there's been, like, people living there this whole time that we don't know about. Okay, I don't even know, guys. I'm just hearing that. Maybe someone's watching a movie, but I'm hearing something about like, people living in caves, and I have really specific messages on that when I can find them. It's something about they were born there, they lived there for centuries, like, we didn't even know. Something about Pacific Northwest. Yeah, I don't know. Really weird. Okay, anyways, we'll move forward. I'll talk more about that. I keep hearing stuff about under Earth's crust, something under the earth, like underground. I'm also getting stuff about certain things that are underwater. I've been hearing stuff about cylindrical containers, something about putting cylindrical containers of something, like, under the water, at the bottom of the ocean even. I'm also getting this weird message about cryovac chambers. I've been hearing that message nonstop lately. And then stuff about alien stuff. So I don't know if someone's just watching a lot of movies or something, or I don't know what this is, guys. But yeah, so that's what I've been hearing. So I told you guys this was weird. I apologize. I heard state of emergency is now on for this weekend in Florida. We are not sure what the next steps will be, and the next steps we'll have to take. Something about the spring. State of emergency declared. Something about repeating numbers, all of Spain, Italy sequestered, Pakistan, Wyoming, Michigan, outages. Okay, and then I've also been getting something about outages across the globe, across the city, world, like really widespread power outages at some point in time. I keep getting that. Something about, I don't know, that's so random, Eurythmics, a pop duo, singers, I don't know. Okay, something about September, October, those months again. Sunday, once again, is coming out. Heard overinflated, disengage, work right now, eject. Keene, Ontario, or New Hampshire. Something about waking up to sirens, sleeping in, washing away. Preacher, Prairie, Prague. In terms of Prague, I was hearing China lowering their flag. Space heater. I don't know what was space heater. I keep hearing. I heard visiting Spain, spam, lifting the flag, crystal clear water, bassinet, recovering from drought, plastic surgery, don't remember what happened, crying over it, Cryovat, Sylvester Stallone, ripping up the tags, festival, Valentine's, Waterloo kitchen, waking up to the sound of music, flooding, recovery from speech therapy, lake or river. I was hearing visitation rights, cyclical, valuable information on a single topic, can help explain it, something about Europe. I don't know. I'm hearing Friday morning, sinking boats, kissed her on the boat, civilization, city in Bangkok. I apologize, guys. I know this is just super random stuff, but I don't know. I felt like I should share it. I'm hearing something about setting commands, city space missions, state senate, Spalding, so close to crumbling beneath the Earth's surface, too far away to see if they need anything. Watching it on the news is related to space. I don't know, in Florida, for some reason, wherever I put the card that says Florida. I heard new administration. Florida is probably going to receive some new clothes. I don't know. Something about waterfalls, Evans, bound to stay intact, watching the news. It's blacked out. Siding with the enemy, Mount Rushmore, seizing all costs, sailing the boat, baked fried chicken. I don't know. I heard under serious attack, Salvation Army, Florida, nonprofit. Something about emergency department, helping people. Something about selling a house in Fiji, North York, Toronto, New York, milking the cows on the farm, mixing a bowl of milk and chicken. I don't know, super random. I heard it. Houses crumbling, Stanford, west end of the city, Vancouver, South America, Turkey, Cincinnati. Can't feel my feet, sinking hole. Grabbing my hand, don't fall, sinking hole. Falling into the pit, soreness, South America, part of the world, Colorado Springs, Mount Rushmore, DC. California, sinkhole, caving in, Mount Rushmore is eroding, polish off the city, calming down, sinking down into the Earth's crust. It's going to fall down Saturday 19th. Going to collapse, building, search party in Washington, D.C., Santa Monica Pier eroding away. South America timeline on so many people in 7 hours on Wednesday the 19th, Waterloo Street, month of November, Saturday, winter solstice. Also, I just keep hearing dates. I heard June 5th, January 5th, crumbling down, tear it down, Tallahassee, Tennessee, falling apart, support beam, Syracuse, New York, lost a child, moving van, sinkhole. Sinkhole in the wall, something about earthquake, San Antonio, Texas, Mount Rushmore. Again, I just kept hearing that. I heard deployed, sorry, I clarified that, and I heard Monsters, Inc. I heard 6 people are dead. I heard walking away from the accident, device, service center overseas, men are being killed, wreckage, 7 people, Syracuse, 9 people injured, foghorn, something about lives in the hospital, fighting for their lives in the hospital, train wreck, blasted in a mission across the earth, mountain, sound across the earth. See, there's something about this sonic sound, I don't know, shaking buildings, weapons, sonic sound, blasted with little more music, blasted sound barrier, shaking the walls, ceiling of the room, bleeding ears, noise canceling headphones, surface tension of the earth, reverberance. And I was getting something about, okay, let's make sure I can actually get back to here again. I was hearing something very random. Not that this hasn't all been random. I keep hearing category 5 hurricane or what is it, earthquake. I also heard something about destabilizing, dismantling the device, crouching down, turn off the lights. Something about a surge of energy lasting several why can I talk today? Several hours, blackout across the country. There's something going on about the spikes in energy is what I'm hearing. Like something about solar flares or like if any of you follow like the Schumann resonance, like something about that that's being studied. Like significance to that. Okay. And then let's see where the heck I was. Alright, so yeah, I'm hearing deployed overseas, can't stand this, Saturday night, sad you couldn't be here, can't stay longer, military complex, military compound, maximum security prison in Iraq. Italy, I have been hearing something about someone deployed in Iraq, I don't know. Heard Italy wiring money overseas. For that message, I heard tuned into the radio station. I'm hearing some other stuff too. I don't know. Again, I'll maybe mention this in members. Our parking, pairing device, nanobots, nanotechnology, our cream boat. Heard how come you can't get to me. Contacting the embassy in Taiwan, Iraq, targeting. Okay, yeah, maybe you mentioned some of this in members. I don't know. Hillside Crescent, I'm hearing again. Sending sound signals over the network wires. Wire cutters shaking the boat. 254321. Something about military grade weapons. Hand it over. Market advancements. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot. We'll go over some of this again in members. But something about, again, listening in on conversations, like wiretapping phones. Trying to decode some sort of message. What else? I was getting something about implant in someone's ear, like a listening device in someone's ear. Something about infiltration. What else was I hearing? I've been getting a lot about a countdown. I keep hearing, I'm like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then launch, something like that. I've been hearing that all the time. Countdown. Something about a countdown. Something is taking off. And then again, something is under the water. Something about, I don't know, storing something under the water, the Earth's crust. Something about Moscow again. I don't know, I'm getting a lot about that. I have so much more. Like, I have so much, guys, but I just, like, don't know if I should share all of it here. And also, it's just, like, so random, goes on forever. I don't even know if you guys care to hear it. Yeah, again, I'm hearing CBC News Network, CDC, Kryptonite, working right now. Something about tactical team, transfuser, transduction, pliers, government program, we'll just say. I've been hearing more than that. Stormtroopers, that sounds like, is that from a movie? Jacksonville, Florida, something about Turkey, Venezuela, Turkish, sinking down again, I'm hearing. Something about creating flying saucers, but I'm hearing Department of Defense creating special effects in studio, standby for confirmation, contact, technical difficulties. I also was getting something about sounds coming from space, something about sound coming from space as well. Something about Mars too, I was getting. Something about Good Morning America, loud sonic boom, loud sound. I heard Soviet Union, background noise, keeping this a secret, taking down playback audio clips, trying to make sense of it, delegating offers. What else? Setting off alarm bells, whistles. I keep hearing Billinghurst, westward, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, San Diego, California, Medford or Bedford. Okay, I have so much more, guys. I just don't, I don't know if I'm going to share it all. It's just like, I don't even know where to begin with it all. There's just too much. But I am hearing something about, again, launch codes specifically, something about number sequences. I was getting some weird stuff about like numbers predicting times of events, something about the numbers or like controlling time. I don't know, super weird messages I'm getting. Again, something about cylindrical bottles under the water at the bottom of the ocean, like something about bypassing sound barrier, bypass the countdown, something about the countdowns, codes, predicting future launch codes, calculating time of events that the event will occur, taking up time and dates, 6 years into the future, something about Earth on Mars, or settled on Mars, Earth's crust, pressure building. I keep hearing Epstein as well. Something about something is 9 miles wide, 9 kilometers along the shoreline, cracks in the Earth's surface, debunking. Something's supposed to be a story of books, but it's not. I'm hearing 6-digit locked out, locked in, 7325541. I don't know. And then I'm getting like really weird messages about times, something, I don't know, just random times and days. Something about noon, 5 o'clock, space station never heard of before, send them in. Blackout across the country, the city in Tokyo, blackout across the city, Santa Barbara, Tokyo, Taiwan, Spain, launch, predicting future launch codes, calculating time of events, space station, something about there's a signal under the Earth's crust, there's a core, there's caves that hold, I don't know, what am I hearing? Caves that hold people of different backgrounds under Earth's crust. There's a pressure building, cost to be released, Epstein, 9 miles wide. Yeah, sinking below the water, sheltering for help. 6-figure, 6-digit code. I don't know. And then, yeah, I was getting this vision of, like, something, like, below the earth, but it looked like it was, like, electronic. Like, it looked like it was, like some big device or something. I really think these messages are just, like, so crazy, guys. I don't know, do with it what you want, but like this is what it is. If you guys want to hear more about this, I'm gonna post it in members and go more into detail about like the really weird stuff I'm hearing about like military and things like that, and like I'm hearing stuff about CIA, FBI, so I don't really want to post it all here. I mean, you know, so I don't know what's real and what's not, but I'm gonna post it there in members. So if you are interested in these kind of topics and these crazy things, I'll probably just post it all. I might just post it as like written content even, just so you guys can like go through it yourself, so I don't have to just say everything to you. It'll probably be a lot easier to understand that way. Yeah, because I know this video is just very random, but yeah, so that's what I'm getting. I might mention some of this other stuff in another video that's kind of like unrelated to this. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this very random video. Let me know if you like this kind of content. I obviously can make it a little more organized next time. But yeah, subscribe to members or join members if you want to know all the details about this and everything that I've been hearing. Again, I'll try and post as like maybe even text for you guys to make it easier so you can go through it yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Donate to the channel if you would like to ever. I do have the PayPal link description box, Amazon wish list, and also as always, comment, like, and subscribe. It helps support the video, helps support my channel so much. It means a lot when you guys do that. Thank you in the last video for liking the video more often. It really helps to get it out there, guys, so I appreciate that so much. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.